Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We got a Volkl Mantra 108 for you today, and I really like how there's still a spot in Volkl's catalog for this Mantra 108. Many of you may know it as a Katana or a Katana 108. That ski has now changed names, and I think last year was the first year it was Mantra 108. So this is the second year. The ski returns structurally unchanged yet again, kind of emphasizing Volkl's kind of a commitment to making this really burly, hard charging, big mountain ski, and I'm all here for it. I think that there's in kind of the venue to make it more accessible, ski companies tend to lose kind of that high end. But by keeping this Mantra 108 firmly in the catalog of big mountain freeride aggressive skiing, I think they're doing the ski community a big service and keeping something like this fully alive for those who are aggressive big mountain chargers. This is where you want to be. So no changes to construction here in Mantra 108. We still have a very strong burly wood core, a tailored Titanal frame, but the tailored Titanal frame in this ski is a lot thicker, both in terms of the width of wood used and in terms of the thickness of the metal. So the amount that the frame extends into the wood core is greater than that in Mantra 102, M7, 88, so on down the line, putting this Mantra 108 in a different category in terms of how they use their metal in accordance to where the wood core is. So more metal in this ski, thicker metal, and a very dense wood core to go along with it. So lots of strength and power here. On the scale here, this is the 184. I'd say this is a good length for someone like me at 6'2", 225. Going up to the 191 would be a challenge unless you're just full on speed. But if you want really any prayer of getting it to turn, 184, plenty. 2,336 grams on the scale here. So dealing with a fairly hefty ski with a very stiff flex. So just a real smooth, even, strong ski here. Not going to flinch at all when encountering, wind-blown snow, crud, chop, powder, anything that kind of would throw another ski off. This Mantra 108 is going to go through it. That being said, it's not going to be the most agile or graceful when it comes to shorter turns in kind of tighter, more technical zones. That's where you're going to want something narrower, something lighter, something more playful. But for wide open spaces and high speeds, not going to find a whole lot that will stand up to this Mantra 108. I really like how they put kind of a flatter camber profile in their skis. It allows you to hook into the 3D radius a little bit better. So despite the fact that there's a 19-meter radius underfoot, it's 39 in the tip and 34 in the tail. And what that tells me is that the ski is designed to perform well at straighter fall line types of activities and at greater speed. That metal underfoot extends into the frame in the back, really making a more cohesive layer up top. Not a whole lot of playful rocker. At 108, there's certainly more playful skis out there that have longer and more dramatic rocker profiles and taper shapes. This is more of a straight shooter with kind of aggressive and fall line mentality written all over it, and it's still a pretty cool ski. Do have some tester feedback here from Josh Mata, who skied this in the 184. He notes that it skis like a big Mantra 88. This is not a bad thing. It's the versatility of that ski in a much more floaty package. It would be a good powder ski for an aggressive skier in the east, or maybe a one ski quiver for snowy mountains out west. Powder, slush, crud with some ability on hard snow. I remember skiing this on pretty hard snow as well, and while you're not getting that clean across the fall line type of carve, there was certainly no lack of stability or power, kind of giving you full confidence on whatever you're on. Just so long as you're not trying to make short, quick turns. I think longer turns will suit this ski much better and just make the whole experience a little bit better for you. But yeah, if you're an aggressive skier and you find yourself atop big mountains and want to get to the bottom as fast as possible, tough to argue against a Mantra 108 here. So make sure you check this thing out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.